I was about to start editing the video and it already crashed. What the f— Hello ladies, so today might be a different video, even though it's on the second channel, so all the content is pretty much fucked anyway. This is a behind the scenes video of this video that I made. There's a lot of time went into this video. I had about 3.5 hours of footage to use. Most of this part, this hour here, I think. Mainly this hour was the Sigma Bed Wars fly that I was able to pull off a few times. And then this is remix footage. Actually, this is only one half of the remix footage that I got. I just flat out forgot to import the other half, but it was like an hour, I think, that I'll throw up in the edit of this video. Yeah, but I sound this project very hard. But honestly, I don't really care that I sat on it for like a month-ish. So I started this project the day I started the remix footage. So if we look here, 11, 13, 21. Basically, I sat on this for a month and 5 days. So let's talk about the video. This intro section is literally the last thing that was finished. You'd think that as you go through the video, you'd complete all of it one by one. No, I didn't do that. So this band screen was, these band screens were sent to me by some people on Discord. I don't remember your names, and I'm very sorry I don't. But I put up an announcement. I put an announcement out like 5 days after I recorded the remix footage. And I just said, send me videos of you getting banned. And I just used that. Yeah, I also requested these clients. I did end up receiving this one, and I received this one from Nefarious Intent. So thank you to Nef, because he's very helpful in this video. That's where I got these videos from. This screenshot was sent to me by this dude. He was DMing some guy or something. I thought it was funny that he asked if you considered applying for the anti-cheat position. Yeah, so this is three image layers right here. You know, this is the background one. So if I just solo this, you can see it's the background one. Nobody will notice that anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then this one is just the zoom in that you actually see. And then this one is the blue. I decided to highlight in blue because not many people would, you know, get that. And then this is another band screen, but with some effects on it. The starburst effect and the color corrector. For, what was the color corrector for? Gain, yes, that's it. So that's how you do that. And this is just basic timing after this point. So I'm going to have to move this up a bit. But you can see that every word lands on a beat. And well, after this, the sync is basically, I think the correct term for this is a bar. Every time these 10 notes play, yeah, there is an animation here just for the draw notes. I wanted to make sure everything, so like, I wanted to make sure that everything was like synced. So that's why, like, all of the things that Sony Vegas text isn't the best, obviously. I had to basically crossfade them. And then, yeah, let me show you an example. Crossfade them and then see the difference between them and then line it up like that. It's really terrible. Vegas is terrible, but it's the only program I know how to do. So, there you go. I added this later, after I added the Sigma. I was gonna make an entirely different thing. Among Us, you know, honestly, this transition here, I was gonna have Jigsaw in this, but I was just too lazy, so I just didn't do it. And I wanted to make like a flash effect to like fix the transition because it wasn't fast enough, I guess. Nobody would really notice that anyway, considering the flash just goes. It's actually early, and that's in the final render, whatever. I added this way later, the subscribe glitching for a few frames. After this, that sequence is mainly just timing. The original clip for this is so fucking... This is boring me. You can see how long this is, right? this entire thing takes way too long to watch. But you can summarize all of this in seconds just by cutting it only by time and sync. You can see that there's hardly any frames where there's no sound that isn't synced to the music. There was a HVH in massive quotations. I have no idea what client this guy was on. I think this guy was on like fucking Novaline or some shit, and I won. I just motion tracked the clown emoji to his face because I thought that was funny and a waste of my time, so I did it. If I solo this and this, you'll be able to see it better. And just full bright it, you'll be able to see the... Yeah. It ends right there because the guy dies, and I thought about like fading it out, but that's kind of effort. And then I realized that it was way too distracting to have a clown emoji over somebody's face for the video, so I just put down the opacity. This clip right here is the remix crashed for some reason, and the fade out is also timed to this. There's this one frame that I don't think anyone will notice, and then it zooms into this stretched because maintain aspect ratio. If you have this on, it maintains the aspect ratio and it looks somewhat like this, but I think it looks funnier with it off because yeah, this is also basic timing but done with a slowdown part, and then we move on to, let me fucking turn this down, holy shit, and then it goes on to this sync of the hits again, and then more hit syncs on Sigma, and then we switch over to sensation, more hit syncing that I don't even remember fucking doing, I'm gonna be honest. This is slowed down, but I doubt many people will realize it's slowed down because the sequence is so quick that your brain probably won't realize that. And yeah, so here we have the added game audio. Now, I don't know why I did this. I was just in a call with Uncodable and Noob and some other people. And they were talking and I was like, you know, I'll try this, see if it works, because I'm bored. And then I added the sound effects, which is, first of all, this Enderpearl sound effect, because I couldn't find it in the root Minecraft folder. And then we got some hit sound effects. Also, I get damaged, but I never actually play a damage sound effect. I only play the other guy being hit sound effect. This is a combination of Wood 3, Twinkle Far 1, which is like the firework effect, the level up, which is like the victory effect, and then fireworks launching, and then that's it for that. Some clean footage right over here. And now a massive montage of different clients killing things. And then I make fun of Novaline because, well, that's what you do. You make fun of Novaline. And it's funny because everyone gets it. No, I don't think nobody is, not even the devs are offended by these jokes. Because this could be any client. This could be any client that died here and got banned. But I just chose Novaline because it was the funniest. Text disappears because it would overlap this, so I just make it disappear. Your eyes would focus on this anyway. It would focus on this for this part, and then it would focus on the bad message for the rest of it. So even having it there doesn't even make any sense anyway. So, and then I'm not even joking. Literally, the next game, I find another hacker. We have a quote unquote HVH. But I use an axe, so it's not gonna really work. Novaline moment, of course. That zoom in, even though like your eyes would probably focus on Novaline moment and it would focus on this. So having them both there, because I don't know, you could focus on the band message first and then this. So I leave some option there. Sigma win, scaffold clip. I actually get banned in this game, but we just ignore that. I saw somebody else do the style of editing where you just spam, copy, paste. It syncs, I guess. It syncs, so I guess it works. Raw footage to fill time. And the Pearl Fly on Bed Wars still works to this day. Did it on Tenacity yesterday, I think. But yeah, we're skipping shit. Another Endpearl clip. I guess Scaffold. I have a good Sigma config, don't blame me, and then warning legit Scaffold doesn't bypass on the Hypixel. Even though it does, whatever, it's fine. It works well. Actually, this is just Daydreaming's config, so I had to use markers to time this. Even though it's not, like, exact, I managed to edit it to exact. More hit syncing. The same fly, it's the same fucking thing. Yeah, and then we do the same, you know, I have to add the sound effects. I never add the damage sound effects because I just couldn't find them. Just a quick victory compilation. And then Skid Client, because that Scaffold still bypasses for some reason. This is a fly clip. He was on Sigma. I motion tracked him. More liquid bounce. Just some clean because that sound is there. More Bed Wars, because Bed Wars is just the shittiest game on Hypixel and always has been. I actually don't know or don't remember who this was saying, oh my god, the fly was too fast, but there you go. Okay, so I do a sneaky fade here because the video is getting too long, man. I ain't fucking with that shit. But I just cut a bunch of like hit sound effects over it, and nobody would really notice that cut. Not really. Oh well, if you listen to music on itself, you'll probably hear it. Actually, you can't even really hear it. Oh well. This is just literally just making there have no space between the sounds. It makes for an interesting effect, but yeah. Yeah, and then here's pretty much the outro. The outro just consists of some text. This layer has a shadow on it because yes. And how I actually mask these things. I've done this since This Week in Hacking 2. But basically, chroma key this shit. Make sure to chroma key it. I use basically the same low and high threshold. Never any blur. You never want blur because it never fucking works. And I learned that in This Week in Hacking. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go and trace around the parts that might contain the color that you're trying to key out with the apply to FX and then the like this button here, negative mask. So if you didn't know how to do that, boom, there you go. Like if I just cut these out real quick. Yeah, you can see some of this behind that there is like in the background. Yeah, do you see that? Yeah, there. It's especially bad. But if you just trace over it with this and then negative mask it, we do it on that, you'll see that it's a lot better. Yeah, and that's pretty much the end of the video. This would also wrap up the entire behind the scenes video as well. I think it was okay to make it. It was a pain in the ass for the first bit of the month, and then I was like, okay, we're getting this done. So I don't release it after the 25th, and I'm releasing it today, and it's great. And I'm gonna edit this behind the scenes video, and it's gonna release, and it's gonna be great. So thanks for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this somewhat lengthy behind the scenes video. It's probably one of the longest videos I've made ever, apart from any Pandan video. All of those are like 20 minutes. But yeah, subscribe today, become uncensored. Thanks for watching.